How long was your recovery?
About 2 years. Oh, thank you. I've seen enough friends go through similar injuries like that.
All right, people. Welcome to another episode of Coldest Balls, and we are live. And today, y'all please make some noise for the legend himself, skateboarding icon, Mr. Paul Rodriguez. Make some noise right now.
Thank you. Hyped to be here. Thank you.
Oh, man, we are happy to have you. So much to talk about, man. First of all, you know, I love to give flowers where flowers is due. And I got to just talk about the sport of skateboarding, how we're realizing and witnessing that the sport is progressing in real time.
Yeah.
And it's because of the success that legends like yourself, of course, have had in the sport and how you've amplified the sport.
Thank you.
How do you feel about the direction the skateboard is now going in?
I think it's beautiful. I mean, when I started back in 1996, it was just a small little thing. I used to get made fun of for bringing my skateboard to school. So to see where it's at now, we're in the Olympics now.
Yeah.
We got major sponsors now. So
Yes.
I'm very grateful and happy to see the progress.
Well, you know, when you just talk about the brand of sport, you were one of the first, and I love this actually, to elevate the brand with endorsements, etc. I mean, you had your own shoe, for crying out loud. Well, what was it about skateboarding that attracted you to it?
It chose me, as they say. But I was in junior high. I was in 7th grade. I went to a new school, and I would walk to school in the mornings because it was close to my house. And every morning, there was like a group of kids skating in front of school, before school and after school. And I would find myself just standing there watching them because I thought it was like a magic trick. I'm like, how do they flip it? How do they jump the board? How do they keep it on their feet and keep riding? You know, I was a shy kid. So eventually, I worked up some courage. I introduced myself to one of the guys, and I asked, can I try it out? And he let me try his board out. And as soon as I stepped on the board, something different opened up inside of me. And I was like, oh, this is calling me.
How do you get the wherewithal to say, you know what, I want to try the crazy things? Like, where does that confidence come from? Because it's so much bigger at the next level of skateboarding.
Yeah, it just comes with the passion. Like, I'm not naturally a dangerous person. I'm not like an adrenaline junkie, but for whatever reason, I was drawn to skateboarding, and just little by little, step by step. And once you realize, like, okay, I practiced to this level, I jumped 3 stairs, now let me jump 4 stairs,
Yeah.
and you just go one by one. Some of my friends were a little more aggressive, and they skipped steps, literally, and but they ended up paying for it. So thankfully, I was safe enough, but challenged myself enough to like move up in the proper order.
Your dad is a legend,
Thank you.
you know, comedian, actor. When you decided to make the choice of saying this is going to be my career, how receptive were your parents to realizing, okay, our son wants to be a skateboarder,
Yeah.
and it's telling us this is what he's going to do with his
Yeah,
life?
he definitely didn't understand at all. When I told him, Dad, this is what I want to do, he was like, oh, son, there's no money in that. You can't do that. And like, I didn't know if there was or wasn't at the time either way. I was like 12 years old, but I knew I loved this. I get it as a parent now that you just want the best for your kids and you don't want to see them go through the pain of having their dreams shatter in front of them. I get it. And I remember one time I told him, what did grandma and grandpa say to you when you told them you wanted to be a comedian? You know, they're immigrants from Mexico, you know, and he's first generation. And when he told them they want to be a comedian, I'm sure that didn't go over well. Mm-hmm. And so,
It's a
as soon as I said that to him,
great chess move, by the way.
yeah, I was like, what did your parents say to you? Like, I know they weren't like, oh yeah, that's gonna for sure work, you know. So I was just like, I hit him with that, and after that he was like, you know what? You stumped me.
Yeah,
it's the
you
only
can't say
time
nothing.
I've outwitted a comedian. That's the only time.
You just said with skateboarding, you know, where's the money? Where you go? Okay.
Uh-oh.
This is damn and barrel.
I'm nervous.
Here on Cold as Balls, I let the audience know what this is about so you're never confused. This is Damn and Barrel's way of paying homage to our guests. They like to show, okay.
Okay.
That's karate. That's not necessarily, it doesn't look like you're skateboarding. And why do you have on kids' pads? Okay, nice.
Safety first.
Yeah, that's good. Good job, Bam. Good job, Bam. Thank you. Thank you. I think he appreciates it. It's It's a thing. You just have to take it and deal with it.
Respect, respect.
Thank you. You know, here on Cold as Balls, we're all about keeping it fresh. So I want to thank Old Spice, of course, for that. And what I want to ask you for a fresh take right now.
All right.
I want you to tell us something that we as fans would not know about how you became as successful as you are.
One time when I was first negotiating my deal was a young kid, naive, stubborn moment when they were just about to sign me, and we were going over the deal, and my manager told me everything. I was like, oh, sounds great, awesome. So are they gonna give me a pro shoe? And she was like, nah, they're not giving skateboarders signature shoes. And I was like, well, I'm sorry, I can't do it. That's my dream. As a pro skater, you have to have a signature board, a signature shoe. That's my dream of my life.
Yeah.
If it doesn't happen, it's incomplete. And luckily, that stubbornness, she went back, she told them, she came back, a week or so later and they said, okay. They said they'll do it.
Wow.
Thank God for that stubborn, naive kid, because looking back now, if I never made that move, I don't know if I'd be sitting here right now.
I don't think it's being stubborn or naive. I think it's having an understanding for what you want. And, as dreamers, and that goes for the younger generation out there, when you have a dream, nobody can deter you from that dream. And completing the dream is the best part about the dream. So if the completion is the shoe, then look, man, this can't happen without the shoe. That's not naive. That's a bold move, and that bold move put you in a position of where you are today. So congrats on being strong. Strong-willed. I will say this, all my success doesn't come from me being funny. It actually comes from me wearing Old Spice Swagger anti-perspirant spray. That's right. This is where all my confidence comes from. It's center cedarwood and 24/7 sweat defense with daily use. Thank you, Old Spice. Okay,
yes, sir.
Time for you and I to get in the tub. Let's go, man. In the tub. In the tub.
Okay.
Ah, God. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I remember when I had first started skateboarding. I think one of the first tricks I learned was tapping. It was called tapping.
Tic-tac, tic-tac.
Tic-tac. There you go.
Yeah,
tic-tac, tic-tac, tic-tac. And I remember when I learned it, I felt like I had an entry, and I was like, this is kind of cool. And then I went down a hill on my skateboard, and I never got back on the skateboard after. One of my hardest falls came from a skateboard. Was there any point of injury that almost put you in a place of no return?
Yeah, absolutely. About 8 years ago, I completely blew out my right knee. ACL, MCL, both meniscuses, bone contusion. Blew the whole thing out. And that was my first major injury, and I had made it. I was 33 at the time, so I had made it through my whole career. I thought I was good, and it caught up to me, and I blew the whole thing out. So at that time, it definitely threw my whole mind for a loop. Like, I didn't know if my career was over, but thank God it was actually a blessing in disguise.
How long was your recovery?
Until I was like fully back skating, about 2 years.
Really?
Yeah. It's pretty common in skateboarding for that injury, so I've seen enough friends. Thank you. I've seen enough friends go through similar injuries like that, and I've seen the ones who mentally never came back.
Yeah.
And I've seen the ones who mentally handled it right. Yeah. And I was just like determined that I would not let this mess me up mentally.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's my God. See what I'm saying? Now put the damn bowl on my head, and then you're still not satisfied. Sit over there, Bam. God. All right. So where is the fire? Like right now, I know that acting is a conversation.
Yeah.
I'm hearing that you're looking to dabble. Like I said, it's definitely in your blood.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, acting would be something in a dream world. That would be something I'd love to transition into. But I still got the skating in me.
Yeah.
So right now I'm focused on the street skating aspect, the filming of the video parts, and being out, jumping the stairs, and creating new tricks and
content
and pushing my limits. Yes, content.
And you have a channel, right? You have your own channel. Right?
I got my YouTube channel. Yeah, I got all that. I'm trying to be at the forefront.
Hold on, man. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Whew.
All right. If there was a Mount Rushmore of skaters, who would be on your Mount Rushmore?
Eric Costin, Andrew Reynolds, Tom Penny, Day One Song for me.
Ooh.
There's some good ones for me.
That's a strong list.
Yeah.
No Tony Hawk?
Oh, Tony's like, he's the godfather.
Yes,
he's on another level.
He's on another level. Tony Hawk had a video game.
Yeah.
You're on the game.
Yeah.
Like, what was that for you? Was that a big deal?
That was a huge deal
Yeah.
for me. Going in there, you know, they put me in the little outfit with all the balls and everything, and seeing myself animated on the screen. But that was actually, when that happened, that's when my dad was actually like, oh, okay,
This is
I
real.
think you're doing something with this skating
This
thing.
is huge now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's when he finally actually like realized, like, okay, I think the kid's gonna be all right.
That has to mean a lot.
Yeah, it felt really good, but it was more a moment of like, I told you so. I told you.
Yeah.
Because as soon as he told me, like, son, oh, you can't do that, blah blah blah, I was like, all right, you're gonna see. Like, it was a challenge. Like, it had me like, not mad in a negative way, but it had me like mad to prove him wrong. Like, so like I was like, I knew it. It was gonna come around.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
so-
I mean, listen, there's nothing better than doing the thing you love. Of course, getting the support from your loved ones, but your loved ones eventually coming around and making you feel good about it.
Yeah.
You're a groundbreaker, right?
I appreciate it.
the
Sometimes the
way-
ground breaks me though.
Just take a moment to realize it only got to go that way because of you and the other greats that were with you.
Well, I'm grateful to be
Yes.
a part of the history of
Show
it.
love. That deserves a
It's
lot of
my
love.
dream.
Yes.
So thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. One thing I just want to say is a fun fact
God,
that
hold on. Wait,
Oh, boy.
Hold on. Just don't. We don't need that
Okay.
much ice, man.
Okay.
We don't need. We wrap it up.
All right. Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we have daughters that have the same name. I have
Yes.
a daughter named Heaven as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a common trait that I love that we share. I mean, heaven, of course, is my world, my life, man. I can only imagine what your daughter is to you. But
Yeah.
the name itself lights up. What are you doing? What? Hold on. God,
Get it, come on.
get back. Go back. I'm wrapping up the damn episode, Bam. Just stand over there with your pot on your head. Put the ice down. No. Bam. Bam. No. No. Bam.
Uh-oh.
Okay. God, Bam.
Okay,
No,
okay.
no. God, Bam. No. No. I'm sorry.
No respect around here.
No respect at all. They don't respect my job. Paul Rodriguez has a YouTube channel, and he's doing amazing
Thank
things.
you.
Go
Thank you.
subscribe. Entrepreneurs, independent thinkers, this is what it's about. And more importantly, this is what Cold as Balls is about. It's about love, it's about respect, it's about good energy. And I'll be damned if you don't have it. Thank you for coming
Appreciate
on, man.
you, Kevin.
We appreciate you. Guys, one more time for Paul Rodriguez. God, all right, bam.
Okay, all right.
God, yeah. What is your issue today?